Allow me share with you our journey as Serenity Family CBO. I look back uh, to the early years of 2000, and I see a picture of children in the community setup abandoned or neglected in my view, crying and wailing, and nobody listens to that cry. But when you think around and think about that, you realize that these children needed somebody to listen to their cry. Maybe they needed just a cup of porridge to settle and play. Or they might have just wetted their pants and they needed somebody to replace it for them. But on reflection, we realized that there was challenge of caregiving because the parent or the guardian were the sole breadwinners, and they had to leave the kids at the doorstep to go and fend or look for something to bring back home to put on the table. And the nature of their livelihood activity did not allow them to carry along with them the children. The neighborhood could also not be supportive. They could have left their kids in another homestead instead. But maybe the other homestead had similar challenge and also had to leave their kids under nobody's watch and care. When I sat down with a few friends and we reflected this, we asked ourselves that what local solution can we think of? An idea came that why don't we look for an homestead of elderly people who might who have passed on and left a very good housing structure that could be transformed into a daycare. And immediately we embarked on the search to find an household or an homestead which met this kind of um, facility, and who upon talking to the occupants of the homestead will be willing to volunteer such space for that kind of pilot intervention. And indeed, it materialized, and we got a place to start off. And that gave back uh, to the journey of giving hope and future to our young people, our young kids in the community. That was the journey of Maisha Bora. Maisha Bora grew until the year 2018 when we again consolidated our efforts, our experiences with like-minded individuals, like-minded friends who are also intervening in other children related issues, and we started Serenity Family CBO to be able to scale our eyes, to be able to scale our intervention, to be able to structure our voluntary work, and be able to measure our results. So SafeCo or Serenity Family CBO, that was just an idea of two friends shared with a group of individuals who are also determined about the future full of hope to every individual and family within the peri-urban communities of Kisumu East. We came down in 2018 and was able to register the organization as a community-based organization. On the very onset, SAFECO was about shared values and the belief that there is power in unity of purpose. We saw that when people unite with the right awareness, with the same mind, we are able to confront every life challenges that our communities or individuals are facing or experiencing in their journey of life. And we believed in being able to jointly reduce the inequalities that existed and build a long-term resilience that will provide bright future for every person. Since 2018, our biggest motivation has been that success is a collective effort. Yes, it has many faces, and we can all agree that we look at success differently. But in every milestone as an organization, we learned on the resourcefulness of every individual. That child has a resource to take care of his or her issue. That young person has a resource to utilize in bringing solution to the problem. Equally, each family has their own resources. The community and the partnerships that have, we've interacted with, each are resourceful in their own context. And with SAFECO, we are intervening in several societal challenges um, whose outcomes end up with stories of hope and joy from the various beneficiaries who have witnessed interacting with us. We also witnessed vulnerabilities and a lot of livelihood challenges, especially within our catchment area. But we have collectively shaped into better leaders, and we've always consolidated and amplified our voices jointly as a team. For so many of our beneficiaries, I would say that SAFECO has been a healing journey for them. Serenity Family has been a place where their psychosocial well-being is experienced. They enjoy the empowerment of their interactions with our programming. The more time we each spend together, the more we realize how much resilient we each become. Running an organization is never easy, especially when it comes to resource mobilization, especially issues of volunteering and retention of our volunteers. Uh, Carving a joint expectation that the vision is worth pursuing with some challenges and lessons learned. And we've been fortunate to have people join us who have become part of these milestones. People who have sacrificed their time, their intellect, their emotional attachment to ensure that we each succeed. Our growth since the year 2018 has happened naturally because the community wants it. Because at that time we introduced the technical training for on various trade areas, on various skill areas, especially on tailoring and dressmaking, welding and fabrication, motor vehicle mechanics, and also shoemaking technology, where we both focus on production, marketing, and also inspecting skills, hands-on skill to uh, our beneficiaries, so that in the long run they're able to stand alone, be able to create their own employment, be able to understand the concept of income generating through direct skill involvement. We believe that Serenity Family Model is a blueprint that can work in many contexts, especially in working with communities. Extending and replicating our work is never our challenge. We believe that there are people, the institutions, who can come and learn from our model and be able to replicate it to be able to transform the lives of their communities. Because our goal is to be able to move beyond our current locality and be able to shape the entire nation and even have the concept replicated in other global contexts. It's always something we have to think about. Our future lies in encouraging others to take ownership, replicate this blueprint, and also be able to lead their communities to an era of success. We continue appreciate every volunteer within our institution that has ensured that all our activities are running, be it in impacting skills on tailoring and dressmaking, be it in welding, be it even at the daycare, offering learning and training skills to the children, and also giving care and support to these young souls. I am very grateful for the partnership that we have enjoyed over this period. Our friends like Mary Davis from UK, who has been very supportive. I remember when our population grew and we needed now to start introducing a basic early learning skills to the under fives. She was very pivotal in helping us put up a classroom and an office, and continue to support our various fun day activities over the years. Thanks again to Tools to Work from Netherlands that has ensured that on need basis we continue to get the various tools that we need in each trade area depending on our needs assessment. We continue to appreciate this kind of partnership, and we are open for new partnership and more partnerships to be able to scale up, and even open our doors for more beneficiaries, especially on areas of skill transfer and our empowerment program. Uh, Thanks to the various working groups that we've gotten ourselves involved in, the civil society organizations that are intervening jointly with us in various site-based approach areas, good governance, climate change interventions, and also in raising community voices in uptake of service delivery, and also social audit and good governance within our local setup. We are grateful also for our participation in various global partnership forums. Our friends in Sweden, Pia Johnson, thank you very much for your continued friendship. Uh, the UN committee for giving us a platform to be able to share